Let's talk about the spirituality of sleep, because just about how we live every second and every moment of our waking life is foundational to our service of God. Our sleep is included, and there's so many dimensions to this. But coming up this evening in particular, and through Friday, is Rosh Chodesh Kislev. This is the month of Hanukkah, but some of the spiritual work of this month involves sleep. The Parshiot are a lot about dreams, Joseph and his dreams, but that's a whole other world. And there are two main dimensions to the spiritual work of sleep. And this is all from Rav Itamar Schwartz, the Bilvavi. It's incredible. One of them is the sleep of the guf, of the body. On a spiritual level, the body needs sleep in order to be able to wake up in the morning and serve Hashem refreshed. We need that energy, we need that deposit, we need to go charge our bodies at the station in order to have the fullest life of service of God. But that's not really the spiritual dimension of the soul when it comes to sleep, of the neshama, which is its own world completely. But Rav Itamar talks about the spirituality of sleep for the soul is the concept of mesiras nefesh, self-sacrifice. Because when we go to sleep, a part of our neshama goes back to Hashem. It's not just that we're sleeping and getting refreshed from the body. The soul is back in some dimension that is not of this world. We're back with Hashem. And that's why we see these concepts in Judaism about Shena being achad mishishim lemisa, that sleep is like a 60th of death, God forbid. And then we say that chalom, dreams, are 1/60th of nevuah, of prophecy, which is another dimension of connection to Hashem. We're not going to get into the depths of those concepts, but the bottom line is that the soul practices mesirat nefesh, giving itself completely to Hashem and going back to its source, complete surrender. And that is some of the deepest depths of sleep. We're practicing letting go and entrusting our whole lives into Hashem. And that should hopefully inspire us during the day to be like, how can I be mesirat nefesh? How can I give my complete self, just like I do in sleep, completely vulnerable, completely there to Hashem? How do I do that when I'm alive? We say the Adon Olam prayer, which is one of the first prayers that Jewish children learn in their lives, and we say it every night before bed. Beyado afkid ruchi. In your hand, I entrust my soul. Be'es ishan ve'a'ira. At the moment that I sleep and when I'm awake. This is the key. Of course, sleep is the body's focus of returning itself to be completely energized. But it is also about letting go and giving our entire selves to Hashem and everything that we do, doing our best to serve God, to serving this world and serving the people we love, trying to do His will when we're sleeping and awake. Because if we learn how to sleep in trust with Hashem, then when we wake up, we can remind ourselves, when I go to bed, I fully give myself to God. Let me do that during the day. The imruchi giviyasi. And with my spirit and my body, Hashem li v'lo ira. Hashem is with me and I won't fear. The more we practice letting go, because sleep is all about letting go. You got to let go of the thoughts that are swirling around. You got to completely release and come back to Hashem. That's what sleep teaches us about how to live. So let's use this month just to sleep well, sleep better, which is something that all human beings need to do in this day and age to feel healthy, but also to spiritually grow even while we're sleeping so that we can have that koach, that power of mesirat nefesh during the day. Good Shabbos.